The Mousetrap has been spread by Lloyd Irvin. This is an arm lock system where whatever your opponent does, it will end up in another lock. A good drilling of this technique will allow you to catch your opponent off guard every time. I first wait for my opponent to frame on my neck and go for the Americana. I try to finish it, but he will straighten his arm. I keep the same grip, switch my hips on the right and finish the straight armbar. If he defends it trying to grab his pants, I change my grip, go over his triceps and get the Kimura grip. Switch my hips to the other side, step over his head and get the finish for the Kimura or the straight armbar as well. Even if a lot of details are obviously into the many switches of the arm, the true gem in this technique come from the hip switches. When I go for the Kimura grip with my body on the right, I need to switch my hips on the left, step over his head and go for the breaking point of the submission. As I change for the Americana, I switch sides again and continue for the straight armbar. This is a whole chain of non-stop attacks. An important detail is to always separate the arm from his body to prevent any belt or pants gripping. I will also use my head to keep his arm against my body to keep it isolated the whole time. From the Kimura grip, I will often go for the armbar. I grab his wrist and my wrist and go for the Americana. When he straightens his arm, I go for the straight arm lock. I will go over his tricep, get the Kimura grip, switch my hips to the other side, step over his head and finish the Kimura.